All right, we're gonna give it a shot with the microphone. We're working with a new camera here. Oh, give you a stroke. All right, we got 2 new downpipes there. This is the new O-Light flashlight that'll shine a little light and a laser on there. We'll see whether it comes out good. We came down at a 45-degree angle on the passenger side. We came down at about an 80-degree angle on the driver's side. We made everything symmetrical as possible. Obviously, with the transfer case in there, it's really hard to make them the same. But we've got it all mocked up in here. There's obviously plenty of room there. This is basically what we had down here on the floor, or the ceiling, however we want to look at it. We had 2 mufflers that had 2 different length tailpipes. They were located different inside the undercarriage of this truck. We have a set of headers on there that were pretty clapped out. As we zoom in here, it was leaking at the port center there. As it came down, there wasn't enough clearance for the oil filter on either side of those. We're going to kind of pan back up here, kind of give you all the glory of this big old Suburban that thankfully somebody's not sending to the salvage. We put a set of MagnaFlow mufflers on here. Nice stainless steel setup. He's invested in some good drive shafts in here. But what I'm drawing attention to right now is how we ran those pipes to where they're up underneath and have as much ground clearance as possible, even the way we did our hangers. So as we kind of pan back here, you can see he wanted it right behind both tires, which we were able to do. Came out really nice and aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. Got the distance right, even on both sets of tires, where it looks good going down the road. We're real picky with how we ran that in that cavity right there. Plenty of clearance between the differential and the bump stop. So when you're building custom exhaust, basically the distance from here to that bump stop there, you have to have that much distance for your pipe as well. So because this thing's got a giant lift kit on it, we were able to do that and not really have to put a big hump in the tailpipe. And then going forward, we were able to keep everything nice and balanced, and we'll bend those hangers around. Again, we're not finished with it. These are the part numbers for the mufflers we used. You can see they were offset center, 2.5 inch, 112266. Got our mufflers in here. Plenty of clearance. I'm really happy with the way this one's turning out. Plenty of clearance here. We've still got welding to do. We're going to bend this hanger and bring it straight around, but plenty of clearance there. As we came over here around the transfer case, worked out really good. As I kind of pan you up vertical, that's that 80-degree bend that I talked about, as well as the oil filter is now serviceable. And not that it wasn't serviceable with the headers in there, but it was not pleasant, and it leaked all over the exhaust. I guarantee it stunk terribly bad. As we come back, there's plenty of room for that linkage as I try and not shadow it too bad. That linkage is going to pivot and move. And so we wanted plenty of room there as well, which we have. And then we were able to give us nice clearance up and over. Find the exhaust there. There we go. Plenty of clearance around the opening there, which is where the factory system went. And then I don't believe these came with factory dual exhaust, if I remember right. I think they had a Y pipe on them, but we have done factory true dual exhaust here. So we'll see whether I edit this and put it out there, but turned out really good, and we'll definitely catch you on the next one.